Hey guys, Aaron or ajmarkle here, and I want to say this. I am going to see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but there are 5 things I want to see in it that will hopefully make it good. Now, before I start, I want to say I've seen both the trailers. I know Corey is in it, along with 8-Bit, Ryan, Daco, and several other YouTubers. However, I am not going to focus too much on that. So here are 5 things I want to see. Number 1, an actual 5 nights. What do I mean by that? Well, let me explain. In the recent game, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, there was no 5 nights. In fact, it was just 12 to 6. Well, 11 to 6 if you start around the beginning of the game. And sadly, we never got a 5 nights in that game, like FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, it's kind of a miss if you just say Five Nights at Freddy's, but you do not do the actual 5 nights. Also, it would be a complete diss if they decide to just put the title Five Nights at Freddy's and not do 5 nights. There were some added things I noticed in the trailer. This is not an analysis, by the way, but it is very cool to see some Easter eggs, which goes to number 2. Good Easter eggs, but not too much. To explain what I mean by not too much, let me say this. This movie is supposed to be focused on Five Nights at Freddy's 1, or around that era. And it is confirmed recently that William Afton changed his name so he didn't get caught, which confirms that he uses fake aliases. And also, something else to point out, there are Easter eggs for our Golden Freddy in the trailer. So yeah, that kind of confirms that he's in the trailer and will be in the movie. My concern is, however, if they focus so much on the Easter eggs that they put too much in it from past, like, events. Example, this is FNAF 1, which if you go by the main 4, it is 3rd in the timeline. But if you add sister location, it will be 4th in the lineup of the 5. So, yeah, if they put too much into it, it could basically ruin the film and kind of distract from the actual plot. So that's why you can't put too many Easter eggs in the film. Number 3, no naughty couple. Okay, Five Nights at Freddy is a horror film this time. It was a horror game genre, it's also now a horror film. And in horror films, there's that stereotypical couple that is naughty, and they eventually get killed off. Yeah, that couple is the type that would think it's a great idea to have a moment, and then later on get X'd out by possibly the villain, the antagonist, the list goes on. So, if there is a naughty couple, I will be disappointed. But then again, Scott's in it. He's, well, in the production, so I doubt there will be that couple. So, yeah. Now, number 4. Stay to the lore! Stay to the actual lore of the Five Nights at Freddy's timeline. Maybe we'll finally get some answers to the actual questions we've asked, like William Afton's backstory. Maybe even more about Mike's backstory, if it's Mike Schmidt or Michael Afton, and if they're the same people, and we go into more detail of what actually happened. It will also be good to set all that up for future films, and even connect with the games, maybe even connect with the books as well. So hopefully we get a chance to see the actual lore answered in the movies if it goes successfully. Number 5, and this is the big one I'll spend some time on. Do not cave to the new fans of Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, the biggest controversy that has been talked about from the first trailer, as well as the poster, there were the red eyes. And people were trying to see if they could go like Sonic the Hedgehog and redesign it to get rid of that. To be honest, I have this to say. Stop asking, get over it, and let me explain. I have done a little research myself, and some people have pointed out from other games like FNAF AR, a failed mobile game, and even Security Breach, you notice the eye colors change because of possession. And may I remind you from the first game where they had this particular line?
So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. The only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit.
Yeah, that line indicates there was a setting put in by William Afton. So something tells me that not only is it going to be staying to that, but it also makes it clear that they are going for that creepy vibe and control. And that definitely is something to point out. I am sick and tired of people trying to push things that aren't meant to be changed. Ever since Five Nights at Freddy's came out in 2014, and of course with the successful games that followed, people wanted a movie. And after so many years, 9 years to be exact, we're finally getting a movie. And the last thing we need is fans possibly ruining that experience for other people, and there might be more delays if fans got their way, mainly the new ones. So if the public opinion sticks with the new fans, it could delay the film even more. But thankfully, a majority of the Five Nights at Freddy fandom sticks with the traditional ways, and doing research actually stands by the color change of the poster and the animatronics. Whew. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the movie. I'm very happy that it's finally coming out, and after staying away from movie theaters to go to a movie for a long time, I can finally say that this is a movie that I am looking forward to. And I hope it becomes successful enough that not only does it result in actual sequels that connect to the lore, but it becomes a success for the Five Nights at Freddy fans all over the world. And I am happy to say that I am not only going to watch it, I will give a review, and I will give my 2 cents on it. And honestly though, as of right now, I probably will not watch any more trailers after the last one, so I am not spoiled. Some people got spoiled by the Mario movie because of that. So please be careful. Anyway, I'm going to sign off for now. If you guys enjoyed, like, share, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more top 5 videos, and I'll see you next time. God bless you, rock. Don't forget it.